we are live because we're going to chat study school options, and I'm just getting myself set up on Instagram because they want to know and hear about study school too. So let me just get them all situated here. And then once they're in place, we can get this party started. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm coming on here because study school is officially open for enrollment. And I've been getting a crap ton of questions, both via Instagram DMs, Facebook messages, email, about whether or not you should enroll in study school. And so whenever I get a lot of questions, I realize I'm not being clear. So I need to do my part in making sure that everybody who's interested in study school has the information that they need to make the appropriate decision on whether or not this is something that they should invest in this semester, something that they should join. So the first question that I'm going to answer is the question, what is study school? How does it work? What are the things that I'm going to get as part of study school? And so here is what you're going to get. First of all, study school is a unique and personalized academic experience that teaches you the step-by-step process to building a study routine from start to finish. The goal of study school is that you're going to be able to know exactly how to take notes for each of your classes, how to figure out what should go in your notes. You're going to know when to review your notes. You're going to know how to review your notes. You're going to know how many days before the exam you should start studying and what exactly you should be doing during that study time. We're going to talk about the paper writing process, group projects, study groups, building relationship with your professors. Can you think of how everybody suggests that we should go to office hours, but nobody teaches us what to actually say during office hours, what we should actually be doing during office hours, how to show up in office hours so that we get the help that we went in there trying to get. The same thing goes with the tutoring center. Everybody says, go take advantage of the tutoring center, take advantage of academic services, take advantage of the writing center, but no one teaches us what we do once we show up. Like once we have our butts in those seats, how do we get that person to meet us where we're at so that we can get the necessary help it is that we need? If you have those questions, this is what study school is going to help you to do. There are 6 lessons. You can go through all 6 lessons in less than 2 hours. Each lesson teaches you note-taking, how to deal with office hours, tutoring, study groups, how to create your study plan, how to write notes, what to do with your notes, how often you should be reviewing your notes, what to do to study, how to manage your mindset, how to stop procrastinating. All of that is covered inside of study school. And then the beauty of study school is that each lesson comes with an activity for you to do. The activity is designed to help you to get your work done. So if you have trouble being motivated or inspired or knowing what the next step is in your studying process, built into study school, each lesson tells you, here's what you should do next. Go take out your syllabus and do this. Go open your textbook and open it to this, take a look at this and do this. It tells you the step-by-step of what it is that you need to do. You get to apply all of this to help you to get your work done. But not only that, we don't just leave you alone. We have academic coaches who are there to support you, including myself. Every week, I show up for what we call study hall hours. It's when we're on video just like this, so all you need is an internet connection. So it doesn't matter where you live, what country you live in, you can sign up for study school. And you and I will talk you're currently struggling with. So if that week you're like, I don't know how to approach this paper, we walk through the steps together so that at the end of that study hall hour, you know exactly what you need to do and you can go and do it. If you're struggling with a grade maybe that you weren't expecting, we talk about how to move through that, how to think about it, and how to change your study plan so that the next time around that doesn't happen. We're there for you Monday through Friday. You can submit questions and get feedback from us on your notes. So if you give us your notes, we'll tell you, you should probably exclude this because that's not going to show up on your exam? Or have you thought about doing this because based off of how your professor describes it, this is something that will about 90% show up on your exam, so you need to include that. You're getting someone there giving you feedback on how to make sure that you are learning what you're supposed to learn, that you're utilizing it in a way that when you get to the exam, you know exactly what to expect. So what I want to do now is I actually want to show you the behind the scenes of what study school looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that up right now. I just want to remove my name and the study school logo so that you guys, it doesn't get in your way. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, I'm going to open this up and bring this down so it's not in the way. And here is what study school looks like. So when you enroll in study school, this is where the study school is hosted. You're going to see all of the lessons here on the side. This welcome video teaches you how to go through study school. And my computer is going to go a little slow because I'm using this software, but you will get the hang of it. You'll be able to see for the most part what study school looks like. You can see this is what I'm talking about. Each lesson comes with activities that tell you exactly what to do next. So you're never questioning whether or not you're doing the right thing if you're focusing on the right thing. So each lesson has videos to go along with it, activities and worksheets. So this is the one specifically for study groups, what to say, what to do, study group guidelines, things like that. So it's built entirely for you to succeed. So that's what the study school website looks like. So if you've never been a part of an online program like this, that's what you can expect. I'm going to go dive into some questions that came in through Instagram and also through my email. And the first one was, do I really need to spend money on this? Do I really need to spend money on study school? Can I just Google study skills? I love this question because this question is like super real, and I'm going to give you a really real answer. You absolutely can. Absolutely, you can Google study skills. You can figure it out on your own. I have no doubt that with or without my help, you're going to see success because that's the caliber of students that I tend to attract. You are brilliant. You have everything you need to see success. I have no doubt that you're going to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. The question you have to ask yourself is this: why haven't you done it successfully already? And I can give you some insight on probably why. It's because it takes extra time, but you can do it, right? You're going to have to take the time to research and to apply these new study skills. You're going to have to be willing to fail a little bit as you try to figure it out on your own. And you have to ask yourself, do you really have the time to study, to go to classes, to work, to hang out with your friends, and try to learn all this stuff at the same time? Do you have the time and money to spend on an extra semester or an extra year in college because you are failing as you're trying to figure this out on your own? If you have all of that, then absolutely go for it. The only difference between you going through study school and getting my help and you doing it on your own is I'm going to help you to get there faster, to get to your goal faster, and to help you not struggle as much. If you go at it on your own, like I said, I have no doubt that you're going to achieve it, but it's just going to take you a little longer. You're going to stumble a lot more. You're going to make a lot more mistakes. The beauty about study school is that I've already done the research for you. I did 2 years of research on study skills, on productivity, on mindset when I was starting, right? And then I applied everything on myself, and I kept studying and I kept learning. Then I was using it on students to make sure that what I was doing could be applied to other people and not just myself. And I spent the last 2.5 years working with students to help them apply the skills that we teach in study school successfully. I've basically pulled out all of the gems of study skills that I use and that other students have been using successfully to go from F's to A's. And I've packaged it together in a simple step-by-step process that you can use to build your own study routine. The next question that I've been getting from students is, will this actually work for me, right? Is this actually going to work for me? Because we all believe that we're the exception. We all believe that we're special. And what I can say to you is our commitment is to bring you the very best of what works with getting better grades. And I understand what it feels like to have committed to something in the past and disappointed yourself. It's natural for you to wonder, is this going to work for me? And again, the question you have to ask yourself is, what if it does work? What do you have to lose if you don't try? What might you miss out on if you don't enroll? Study school is going to teach you the skills that you need to get better grades, to make improvements. And we do not recommend anything that we have not used successfully on students already. If you fully show up for yourself and wholeheartedly apply the methods that we teach you inside of study school, you will see success over time. Another question that I got from a student was, what if I'm considered non-traditional? Meaning I live on campus, I work full-time while I'm in college. Will the skills that you teach in study school work? Yes. About 75% of the students that go through study school are considered non-traditional students. They are working 25 plus hours. Some of them are moms. Some of them are taking online courses instead of going to campus. We have a mixture of students. We have students from Hungary, Australia, Germany. We've had students from Belgium, from all over the country. The strategies that we teach are the exact ones that I use to pass all of my exams, to graduate nursing school with honors while I was working 2 jobs and building She Rocks at college. So the skills that we teach help you to save time. They are effective. The next question that I got was, let's see. Does my major matter? I know your background is in science. Mine isn't. Will study school work for me? Yes. Study school is not major or subject specific. It's not a tutoring program. A tutor helps students understand and break down a specific subject. For example, they help students understand polynomials, or they'll help a student understand different Plato's theories or whatever it is. Study school teaches you the study skills and the study strategies, the productivity strategies, the habit building strategies, the getting things done strategies for you to be able to do that on your own. Simply put, it helps college women like you with the overall learning process. You're going to be given guidelines on how to approach your college work, and you're going to be given useful habits and tools that help you to tackle challenges when they occur in your semester. Let me make sure there's no questions on Instagram. Okay, let's see. Another question that I received is, what if I can't make it to those study hall hours? I completely understand that not everyone can attend the calls because we all have different schedules. What I can tell you is this. We record all of the study hall hours and we upload them to the dashboard. We also give you the option to get one-on-one support via our discussions in the study school website, and a study school academic coach checks those daily, Monday through Friday. So you will get your questions answered. You will get seen. You will get heard. You will get the support it is that you need as long as you submit your questions or show up to study hall hours. We even have a way for you to submit questions ahead of time. And what I do is I will answer those questions at the beginning of the recording so that you can get your answer when we send out the recording. A lot of students say that even though they couldn't attend live, their questions were almost always answered when another student asked and when they watched the recording. Let's see. I'm just going to check over on YouTube to see if there are any questions. If you have questions, you can submit them in the comments. If you have questions on Instagram, you can also submit them. I'm just taking a look, making sure that I'm answering everybody's question. Someone asked, what is the Honor Society? So there are two ways that you can enroll in study school. There is a pay in full option and there is a payment plan. So we offer a 4-month payment plan for students. If you choose the pay in full, you get added to something called the Honor Society. And what the Honor Society gives you is it gives you 2 private 45-minute one-on-one sessions with an academic coach. That coach will individually work on you on your notes, on a paper, on study strategies, on creating a schedule, on building a habit routine, whatever it is that you need support on. The Honor Society, I feel like every student can benefit from it. So the way that you get into that is through paying in full. It's a bonus when you pay in full for study school. Another question that I received was, do you offer a payment? Do you offer a payment plan? Yes, I already answered that. You can split up your study school payment over 4 months. And then the other question I got is, do you offer a refund policy? And the answer to that is yes. So I am so confident that the study school program, the things that we've put together inside of study school, will help you to see improvement. I'm so confident that if you show up and you do the work, you will see progress by the end of the semester. And if not, in the rare case that you did not, you can get a refund, but it is a very strict 30-day refund policy. You have to prove that you've actually done the work, that you've completed all the homework assignments, and that it did not help you to see improvements. I ask students, I only want serious people. Like, I don't want college women that are going to be messing around, who are not sure if they want to be in college, who are not sure if they want to step into their brilliance, who are not sure if they want what they want. I want students who know that they're ready, that they're sick and tired of failing, that they're sick and tired of not showing up for themselves, that they're sick and tired of giving up for themselves. I want students who are going to show up ready and willing to do the work to learn, who are ready to learn these strategies and apply them and start seeing the changes not only in their grades, but in who they are as people. Let's see if there are any more questions. Oh, looks like one might have come over on Instagram. So it looks like Callie says, could we do study school with taking accelerated courses online? Yes. We've had many students who've taken 5-week, 8-week courses who have gone through study school and they are strictly online students. They are getting their degree online, and study school helps those students the most, because the problem with online programs is that you have to teach yourself for the most part. And if you don't have the study skills in place, if you don't know how to learn, if you don't know how to keep yourself accountable, that's another thing that people with online programs struggle with, is because you're not being asked to be in a lecture hall on a specific date and time. You have all the time in the world. And what happens when you have all the time in the world and you don't have structure and you don't know how to study and you don't know what resources to use is you get lost and you get overwhelmed. Study school helps you to build out your study routine, to build out a curriculum for yourself so that you can stay on top of the online work and that you don't get lost. So it can absolutely help you with accelerated online programs. Let's see if we have any other questions. So someone said, I'm nervous to make the investment. How can I ensure that this will work for me? Okay, so I understand what it feels like to see an experience like study school that sounds absolutely amazing, and that you're thinking to yourself, this is exactly what I need. I've been struggling with note taking. I've been struggling with getting through the reading. I've been struggling with getting good grades. And to know that it's going to make an absolute impact on your life this semester and feel nervous about the commitment. What I can tell you is this: you know your finances better than anybody else. I am in no position to tell you what to do with your money. But what I can tell you is this: I've been doing this long enough to know that usually money isn't the issue. It's just an easy excuse. Really, often, what is behind the hesitation is a fear that this will be another thing that you fail at. You fear that you're not going to be good enough, smart enough, capable enough for this to work for you. And the exact reason why you are afraid to invest and to make this commitment is the reason why you should, enroll in study school. Because yes, you're going to learn all the study strategies. Yes, you're going to learn how to manage your time. Yes, you're going to learn how to read your textbook. Yes, you're going to learn how to write notes. But more importantly, you're going to learn how to be the kind of woman who, when she sets her heart and her mind on something, she can trust herself to follow through and achieve it. That is at the core what study school teaches, because if you don't have that, it doesn't matter if someone hands you a study plan on a piece of paper. You're not going to be able to have the confidence to follow through. So just think about that. Again, I would never pressure anyone into enrolling in study school, but I also want to equip you with the appropriate amount of information in order for you to make the best decision for you in your life as you're starting this new semester. So are there any other questions before I hop off? I'm going to just check Instagram one more time. Doesn't look like it. All right. So if you want to enroll in study school, you can go to sherocksatcollege.com. I'm going to put it in the comments. /study-school. So that's sherocksatcollege.com/study-school. Enrollment closes in 3 days. So enrollment closes on Sunday for this round of study school. So if you are interested, make sure that you don't wait until the last minute. So you can go to sherocksatcollege.com /study-school. I hope you have a great night. Bye.